Hi, my name's Jacob Goldstein, and I am the prop mogul according to me, and I'm sure everyone else would beg to differ. Um, yeah. So I'm going to show you some props I've made and stuff. And not today. Today I'm only going to show you one thing. I'm going to tell you how I made it, and every now and then I'm going to do tutorials on how to make props because I love making props. Now, most things I make are weapons or fake weapons or stuff like that, and they normally involve duct tape, hot glue, zip ties, rope, PVC, and cardboard, or that trifold white stuff, whatever it's called. So yeah, that's normally what I make stuff out of. Anyway, the most recent thing I've made is this. The only reason why this thing in the back is here is one, it looks really cool when you're holding it. And I know it's not quite straight, but it actually has a purpose, which you'll get later. This is kind of like a sci-fi gun-ish thing. This has no glue in it. Has a thing of PVC here. As you can see, it has the white trifold stuff. I have 3 or 4 layers of trifold here. I have a piece of trifold here, and this thing right here is duct tape, covered in duct tape. There's a zip tie right here. There's a couple zip ties back here. Zip ties are great. So much better than glue. Sometimes I do like using hot glue. And this is what attaches to it, because I bought the kind of PVC which has the hump at the edge. I have 2 of those, one hump here, one hump here. Though it only actually has it at one side, so you can make longer ones. And it goes like that. Just take it, put it on. You can like twist it to make it look different. This right here is about 50 feet of, no, not really, like 20 feet of safety rope, so it's really strong. This doesn't actually shoot. I'm trying to build a second attachment that looks the same, that actually does fire. I'm gonna put it on a air-powered gun I have, which also has a PVC end. Now, all this is, I took the rope and wrapped it around it a lot, and at the very beginning, I taped the very beginning down. You can see I taped this part down so it doesn't unravel. I zip tied it to this, and because of that, this tape doesn't come off, but whatever. And at first, I did not have this thing on it. It looked like a gun, but then it started pulling it down and stuff, so I decided to add it. It still does pull it down, but not as much as it used to, because this thing helps absorb the weight, and it kind of does look cool. So this is very sci-fi-ish, and this is all reused. I used all of this except for the rope on a school project. I just changed it, new duct tape, new zip ties. That's all of it. This stuff, the cardboardish, trifoldish stuff, I used on a project, and this was a spearhead. And this part right here is plastic, different kind of plastic, and the paint chips off of it, because that's why you can't like squish it and stuff. But it actually looks pretty flawless, like it's one piece. So yeah, it's got a nice weight to it. Probably weighs nothing. So it's just good for props. And when you're holding it back here, there is a bit of strain on your arm. That's why I go like this and hold it with 2 hands, or you can hold it here. Doesn't really matter. And my air-powered gun is this thing. It's a Nerf Titan. And what I would do is take it off, put it on, then I would put this on. Of course, I'd have to take off the duct tape on the end. Put this on, take off this piece of duct tape, and fire. You know what? I'm gonna fire it. I'll be right back. And I'm going to get the take off some duct tape so I can fire. No, it doesn't actually work. Oh well. Well, it looks good, and I'm sure if you worked on it enough, it would actually work. Well, guys, that was an epic fail. Only thing I got out of it is I got cut by the zip tie. You have to be dangerous with zip ties. they're dangerous things, especially when you, cause what I do, I'll show you, is ow, you stepped on something, zip tie, because what I do is I cut the zip ties so that they're shorter, and it's a bit pointy. Yeah, so that stinks. But I do like the color red. My whole bed's red, as you could tell. Anyway, next time, what have I made? I'll show you. Next time, I'll show you my 2 easy to make swords to fight with. Not for looks, but for fights. Ba-boom.